Hi, and welcome to the Oak Magpie. So I did sort of a collaboration with my son. We wanted to turn two of his original characters into 3D figures. These brothers are freshmen at Dreamscape High. First we have Jameson. He's a 17-year-old with a power unique just to him. He can take the form of a very strong monster demon. Second is 14-year-old Fierin. He has a common ability of fire manipulation. He does have a variation that makes his flame silver. For Jameson, I'm using Monster High's Deuce Gorgon's body and Rainbow High's River Kendall's head. Fierin is stealing River's head too, but from the Junior High line. His body is from a Creatable World doll. First thing is to sort out these bodies and heads. I heat their heads with a blow dryer to make them soft and easier to remove. With the Rainbow High dolls, I use the term easier lightly. That, my friends, was a busted neck peg. Next, I pop out the eyes to remove the lashes and... I open the eye to remove the lashes, but I'm not sure I even needed to pop the eyes out to do this. Hindsight is 20/20. 100% acetone removes the factory paint. I'm leaving the hair flocking. One guy has short sides and the other guy's is completely covered with his hair. Putting their eyes back in was a huge pain. And here's him looking back at me as if he didn't give me any problems. Sanding both of the bodies gives the sealant something to stick to. Jameson has horns, so I'm fashioning some using pins and epoxy sculpt. While the epoxy is out, I'm giving Jameson a place for his horns to sit. Spiky arm and leg patches. This was my take 2 as my first attempt wasn't to my son's image of them. Hazmat time as everybody is primed. I use pan pastels to make their heads and bodies match. Let's head over to the paint room. Fierin has kind of an undercut, but I needed it to match his hair. I just painted it with watered down acrylics. Jameson's getting a paint job too on all his monstery bits. We can't forget his horns. Or his arm. Or his leg. Fierin is described as having gray-toned eyes similar to the color of his flame, not the color of the hair that is popping in and out of the camera. Jameson has reddish-brown eyes. I did an ombre effect with his. After popping them back in, I sprayed 3 coats of sealant over the doll's original eyes. I'm using watercolor pencils over them. leave these guys browless, green for the younger brother and brown for the older. Lights with acrylic paints and a nail art brush start to give them life. All 4 eyes are covered with UV resin and cured under a lamp. I use Sew Doll Creations hoodie pack for Jameson, using my copier to adjust the size. Using the same copier technique, I made both the boys' pants with Requiem Art's Easy Casual pattern. Jameson is getting a recycled pair of rainbow high shoes painted with my Posca pens. Fierin's top was adjusted with my copier using Requiem Art's Easy Casual pattern too. For his signature Flaming Star shirt, I drew it on with Posca pens. I ended up remaking this shirt with a different fabric. Fierin will be using a pair of real little shoes that I blacked out. Let's head over to the hair salon. I had some brown yarn half prepped, but I needed to start from scratch with the greens. Once brushed out and straightened, the yarn is glued into wefts. I glued Jameson's hair directly to his head. I trimmed each layer as I went with scissors and thinning shears. Then he took a nap in a saran wrap hat to coax his hair to lie flat. Fierin's hair is glued directly to his head too, but I wanted his hair to stick up. Okay, but not like a troll doll. Styling and trimming fixed that. Fierin needs gray fire. I made a flame shape out of epoxy sculpt. With UV resin and glow powder, I covered the base. I pull apart a cotton ball and hot glue it onto the base to give it a nice flickering look. Pan pastels to give it a little depth. And finally, a mixture of Mod Podge and glow powder are painted on. A pretty cool effect. Okay, let's dress Fierin up. Here's shirt number 2 in a darker, less shiny fabric. Wait, that's the wrong hand. If you're enjoying this video, how about like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified of my uploads. All my hard sewing work, and I have to cut off Jameson's sleeve. His monster forearm has torn through it. Jameson, this isn't that kind of video. Can you get some pants on, please? Oh, thank you. Straight from my son's imagination, get ready for the boys. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you next time.